I think about the 21 thrusters, they're almost irrelevant because all I'm thinking about is, oh man, I gotta do 12 rope climbs coming up. I really think about relaxing my grip because I know I'm gonna need that a lot come those 12 rope climbs. And really just taking it one piece at a time. I know that when I get to 11, I only have 10 reps left. When I get to 16, I only have 5 reps left, and then it's just 3, 2, 1 to get to 21. And try to move steady throughout the whole thing, conserving as much, again, of my grip and energy as possible, because the workout really comes down to the rope climbs, not the thrusters. Whenever I rope climb, I actually got this from Julie Fouché. I used to pull really early with my arms, but if you notice on my second pull, I leave my arms really long to kind of save them and use my legs more. And that has really helped me, again, conserve energy. Between reps, I try to take 2 to 3 deep breaths, at least when I feel fresh, versus looking at the clock, because you don't always have access to a clock when you compete, or you don't really know where it is. You don't want to waste time looking for it. So I try to do it by breathing, and that also helps me control my breathing throughout the whole thing. So. This is actually the first time that I've done this workout since regionals. Before regionals, I did it 6 times. Felt like I was very conditioned and knew exactly what to expect by the time regionals came around. Again, I did pretty well there, so it was a little bit intimidating to have to do it again after not doing it for like 8 months, or doing really this amount of rope climb volume since then. So I'm moving pretty well right now. So we'll see how it looks versus how I felt. I'll comment on that once we get to the next set. Man, everyone kind of has a thing, Some people are good with the barbell, some people are like Sam Briggs, just in anything engine. I don't know, I feel like rope climbs are my thing. I just kind of I was good at them the minute I got to do them. I don't know why, I don't know how, it's just kind of how it ended up being. I wish that were a few more things other than rope climbs, but I'll take what I can get. So yeah, I did pretty good sticking to that 2 to 3 breaths between every rope climb. I was feeling it by that 11th and 12th round, but I know that I look at the clock. I'd never looked at the clock until after the 12th one, because pretty much it's almost double your time if you can maintain that pace from when you finish 12. All right, the 15 thrusters are always kind of like Fran, a little bit harder than you expect them to be. You're like, oh yeah, it's only rope climbs and not really that out of breath. Well, you don't realize, I use my legs a lot on rope climbs. So by the time I got to that like 13, 14, 15th rep, oof, man, I was a little bit on fire. I'm the type that doesn't really like to show how tired I am. I feel like if I wear it on my face, it gets into my head. So I try to look as relaxed and be as relaxed as I possibly can, because I feel like that kind of just flows through my body. So even when I'm tired, try to look as relaxed as possible. And don't let anyone know that I'm hurting, even though I really am hurting. Yeah, definitely by the time I got to the 6 of the 9, I was like, yep, definitely doing Tommy V. This is exactly what it felt like the last time that I did it. It just hit a little bit later, but then it hit pretty hard, So I've definitely found, you can't tell now, because I'm wearing capris or pants, that I like to wear pants so I can slide down the rope. I did it at the Invitational. They only gave us shorts, and I slid down the rope and I got really burnt. So I definitely prefer to wear capris or pants whenever I do any sort of rope climb workout, especially since at most competitions, the ropes are short so that people can't, sprain their ankle or sprain their ankle at the bottom. There's no excess rope. That makes it a little bit more challenging to grip with your feet on the way down, so at least the pants kind of cover your legs. But yeah, I learned that the hard way after a few slides down without pants on, lost some skin. Took a little while for that to heal, so pants is definitely the way to go, especially when I compete. Again, because of that shorter rope at the bottom. I think I'm pretty close to finishing the 9. Definitely was feeling it here. Thankful that I only had one more set of rope climbs to go, and it was less than what I was currently doing. Pretty proud of myself for not looking too much in pain, because I know I definitely didn't feel the way that I looked just now. I remember seeing the clock and thinking, oh man, I might potentially be able to go faster than I did at regionals. It all just depends on how those first 2 rope climbs after the 9 thrusters feel. But 9 thrusters weren't too bad. Yeah, I remember my time at regionals was 7:54 or 7:50 something, and thinking, man, I'm never, ever, ever gonna come close to that again. But after seeing the clock when I finished the 9, I knew that I had a decent chance as long as my arms didn't fail me, and I took the right amount of rest and stuck to my strategy even though it's so close to being done. Rope climbs are one of those things that once your grip goes, it's gone and there's nothing you can do about it. So although you want to finish faster and want it to be over, you got to listen to your body, especially on this movement, and pretty good at that for the most part. So I think that's why, another reason why I kind of excel at this movement. You got to know yourself pretty well. And I think I had 2 more to go at this point, and I'm like, come on, hurry up. Why are you resting so long? Go faster. It's almost over. Don't fall. Got 1 more at this point. Go! There we go. Yeah, a little bit different than regionals. After I slid down there, I had to sprint to the finish. But not here, so my time was obviously going to be a tiny bit faster. But really happy with that. Again, the most volume I've done in a long time with the rope climb, so good to know I still kind of got it. Really it's the grip and not going out too fast. It's so easy to be like, oh yeah, it's just some rope climbs, but then you do 3 or 4 of the 12 and you're like, man, 12 is a lot. I mean, it's not like 12 pull-ups, it's not like 12 chest to bar, it's completely different. So I think just settling into that first round is really what makes the difference.